welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're going to be doing tips and tricks in Roblox Rivals. And we're going to be hosting this with Isaac G right here. Oh yeah, you see the green bean? Alright, so the first tip we're going to be starting off with is grenade jumping, guys. Everybody should know how to do this. Some people, they just throw it down, wait for it to explode. That is a bad idea. Alright guys, very bad idea. The right way to do it is you slide and jump. Let me show that to you guys one more time. See that little ball, you're gonna wait for it to come, slide and jump, and you're flying. Okay, alright everybody, second tip and trick. Guys, you guys gotta know how to use fist correctly. Alright guys? See, I found out probably around level 30, which is kind of embarrassing, that you could double jump with fist. Alright guys? Look, a tip. Look, you're gonna run, slide and jump, and you jump again. So you press your jump button 2 times while you're holding out fist. But then you could also jump, quick melee, and bounce when you have fist. So that is a tip. Isaac, show them how it's done. Show them how it's done. Fist, double jump with fist. Yes, sir. Alright, and guys, another tip, and I hate seeing beginners doing this. I know it's way harder if you do it while you're on mobile, but look at Isaac right here. Alright, so guys, the trick and tip is that you have to slide and jump. Because then, if you don't, people are just going to headshot snipe you and just beam you. So that's why you got to slide and jump. Isaac, do it. Slide and jump, Isaac. Here's an example. Slide and jump. Yes, sir. And that's a better way to do it. Isaac's already going outside the box. Oh, that is smart, Isaac. Look, Isaac did this. He jumped. I kind of messed it up. But yeah, guys. Or you could do what Isaac was doing. Slide, jump, double jump. Which is actually a pretty cool strat. Alright, one more example. Ooh, the double jump with the grenade. Alright, let me show that in first person POV. And then you can just beam your enemy away. So that's actually Isaac's already thinking outside the box. And grenade jumping works extremely well in arena, as we were showing you in the first tip and trick, where you slide and jump, because like the ramp is kind of like this. See what Isaac just did? Isaac's a mobile player, and he's insane right now. All right, another tip and trick is that. All right, guys. Another tip and trick is that crosshair tracking, guys. You have to figure out where your enemy is going. See, Isaac, move around, slide and jump all around. You have to figure out where your enemy is going. You have to track them. You get me, guys? And then you could just beam your enemy. See this? You have to track. That's why you have to have one of the best crosshairs you could get. So if you guys want a dot crosshair like mine, here is my crosshair settings. You could slow the video down or pause the video if you want to copy down these settings. So yeah, let's get into the next tip and trick. Alright everybody, so the next tip and trick, buy Scythe immediately when you start the game. Scythe helps so much in Roblox Rivals. Alright guys, Isaac, show them how well Slice works. Look at this kid, guys. Scythe is such a good way to get high ground. Look guys, 3 blocks. Not even Fist could do this. So for you to get even higher, you jump and Scythe. So jump, Scythe. But then if you guys want to use Scythe in a better way, the thing is that some people just immediately go, but then you're still in the animation of holding scythe in your hand, even after quick melee. So the strat is to pick scythe, and then you have to like wait a little bit, so then you scythe up, look. And then you immediately have your gun. Alright, let's see an example with grenade and scythe. See guys, you go so far. Let me show you guys in the first person POV. Look at that guys, see how far we got? So that is the reason why you should buy scythe first. Or scythe should be one of the first melees you buy. Alright everybody, so we're in the next tip and trick. Guys, save up your keys. Okay guys, save them up. Guys, I saved up enough keys to buy paintball gun. Alright guys, look, and if you guys think I'm PTW and I bought the I forgot what bundle it is. Hold on guys, let me check real quick. Oh yeah, if you guys think I bought the classic bundle, no, that's wrong. Cause look guys, I do not. I do have slingshot, but I do not have trowel. All right, guys, and I do not have so much mine. I saved up for paintball gun and where is it? And slingshot. All right, guys, slingshot too. I saved up for this, but I did. Hold on, and guys, I also did. Okay, guys, I did not save up for exo gun. All right, guys, I did not save up for it. Exo gun, honestly. 8 out of 10 secondary for me. I love this weapon so much, guys. I love it so much. Right now, I am currently saving up to buy a flamethrower, which is honestly insane. And that is going to be our next tip and trick, guys. If you have flamethrower, if you haven't figured this out, I think you guys are living under a rock if you have not figured this out. If you press your aim button with flamethrower, you get a boost. Alright guys, look at that. Isaac, I don't know if you could boost me. Can you boost me, Isaac? Oh no, you can't boost me. But look guys, you could boost enemies. That was my example, but yeah, you could boost enemy guys. And on construction and crossroads, maybe not crossroads, because crossroads is more of a long range map, but it really works well for construction. You just go up to your enemy and just phew. Guys, see that? Yeah. See what Isaac just did? He just pushed that guy off the map. Look at this. Bro, he landed on the jump pad. Look at that, guys, insane. And if you combine this with double jump, you go so high. Look how high you could go, guys. Look at this. Isn't this insane, guys? So let's get on to the next tip and trick. Alright, everybody, we're in the next tip and trick, and it's actually satchel jumps. Alright, guys? I don't really know how to do the satchel jump where you're in mid-air and then you still, like, go far. But then, if you're in arena, this is actually a pretty good way of how to go all the way across the map. So you just stick the satchel onto the wall, and you could just stick it on. See, guys? And you're all the way on the other side of the map. Alright, guys? So, the next tip and trick is actually really funny. It's not really a tip and trick, but it's a funny way. Alright, Isaac, refresh that satchel and use your riot shield. Use your riot shield. Use your riot shield. We're gonna show them the griefing. Alright, guys. So look, you guys could stick the satchel onto your teammate. It is literally on Isaac right now. You can stick another one. I have 3 satchels. Isaac, come to this one. We could one-shot him. Isaac, come over here. Isaac, where you going? Where you going? Come right here. Come right here. We could one-shot this guy. Look at that, guys. The satchels stick onto the riot shield. Isaac, okay, here's a first-person POV. Isaac, do it to me. Isaac, stop goofing around. It's on me. Guys, 2 satchels are on me. Alright, Isaac, hold up, hold up, hold up. Guys, look at this, guys. This looks so goofy. Alright, now we go up to our enemy. Isaac. We literally one-shotted our enemy, guys. This is not even a tip and trick, but it's a really funny way of how to kill your enemies. I wouldn't use this in a real match, but if it's like 5-0, I mean no, if it's 4-0, it's a funny way to grief. Alright guys, so we're gonna go. Oh wait, never mind. I'm showing another example for Satchel. Wait, you know how to do it, Isaac? Wait, can you show that? Can you show that us? Can you show us that again? I did not know you knew how to do it. Wait, do you have to like explode the Satchel immediately? I don't think I really got it. Hold up. Let's do it again. Alright guys, Isaac has to go, but it was still good making a video with Isaac. So, bye Isaac. Everybody say bye to Isaac. Alright. Alright. Alright guys, so we are going to go into the next tip and trick. Alright everybody, we're in the next tip and trick. Do not buy charms, guys. It is a complete waste of keys, guys. If you actually waste your keys on charms, I honestly think there's something wrong with you. Guys, wasting money on charms is actually some of the worst keys you can waste on. I know you can get a lot of charms for free. All of these are for free, guys. All of these are for free. I have never spent any money on charms. Only this one and this one. No, yeah, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one. Those are the only ones I spent money on, cause those are from bundles. But other than that, do not waste your money on keys. Alright, guys, don't do it. It's honestly, it's a bad way to waste keys. Alright guys, and if any of you guys have any curator charms, that's cool to flex on. So we are gonna go into the next tip and trick. Alright everybody, the next tip and trick is to use your quick melee and quick utility. Alright guys, you need this, guys. If you don't do this, I know it's really hard for mobile players because the button is so tiny. But if you're on controller or mouse and keyboard, it is an absolute game changer, guys. Guys, if I wanted to use Scythe when I was like level 10, I had to switch and use it. Guys, don't do that. You have your primary, you press your quick melee button. For me, it's R3. See that, guys? So then, while you have your fist or scythe out, you're gonna press your shoot button. If you're using scythe, press your aim button. If you're using knife, press your aim button too. But look at this, guys. Double jump. See that? It is such a good game changer. And especially for quick utility, mine is for triangle since I'm on PlayStation. So look, guys, you can literally combo this. Double jump. See, guys, this is insane. Alright, guys, let me show you an example with Scythe. See, guys, I would need to do this, but not anymore. Now, your primary or your secondary out, slide jump, Scythe. Isn't that crazy, guys? And people, even Robloxian, I don't know if you guys watch him, he didn't know that you could use quick utility on freeze ray. He didn't know this. Look at this, guys. Everybody I knew did not know this. They did not know this. Alright, guys? So, let me show you one more example with knife. Look at this, guys. See, guys? Oh, wait, no, I used it normally. Look. See, guys, you just gotta press quick melee. You don't even have to press your shoot button. I mean, your aim button. You just... What the... Where was that guy? See, guys, isn't this insane? It's better than just looking forward, switching. That takes a long time. So just don't waste your time and do this. Alright, guys? We're not wasting any time in Roblox Rivals, because Roblox Rivals is a really good game. Oh my god, I messed that up. Alright, guys, so we are going to go into the next tip and trick. Alright, everybody. So we are going to go into our next tip and trick. Buy spray. Guys, spray is honestly, some people hate on it of how little damage it does, but if you actually hit your shots, it could be a really good secondary. Alright, guys, I know I only have level 22 on this, but guys, damage is 6 to 2 damage. Alright, guys, move speed is actually +5, which is actually really good. Alright, the burst is 5 seconds. I mean, no, 5 bullets, as you can see. Burst delay 0.04. Ammo 30 out of 90. Alright, guys, let me show you the reason why. Well, I don't have a second person to do this with, but let me show you. Guys, it's really good because look, if you hit your shots, look how much damage, and especially if it's a headshot. Look at that, guys. If you hit your body shots, you could still kill somebody, even if you hit your headshots or your body shots. And the best part, it goes through katana and riot shield. And it is actually, there used to be a couple of guns that went through katana and riot shield, but now there's only 2. But then the second one is exogun, guys. Exogun is the second gun that could go through riot shield and katana now, which is pretty sad. Guys, if you guys are new to Roblox Rivals, I don't think you knew, but Bo used to go through riot shield and katana. So yeah, let's get on to the next. Alright, everybody. So I don't know how many tips and tricks we already done, but guys, here's another one. Do not buy bad guns. Alright, guys, you think I might say spray. Spray is a bad gun. No, it is not. It is actually a pretty good weapon. Alright, guys, bad guns, for me personally, energy rifle, minigun, bow, trowel, flashbang, smoke grenade, and not something strip mine. Alright, guys, those are all bad things you shouldn't buy. First of all, starting off with bow. Guys, bow, if you aim for a head, most of the time, it's a body shot, which I hate, and I'm horrible with bow. Maybe that's the reason why I hate it. But still, guys, you have to have a lot of experience to get good at this weapon. Second is energy rifle. Guys, I know it does 20 damage from far away. Guys, it is a horrible, guys, gun to buy. Alright, guys, minigun. Wrong thing. Minigun. Guys, I don't know if I even have to explain it. I know it could do a lot of damage, but move speed, look at this, guys, -25. You think I want to go that much time slower? I do not. Alright, guys. Also, energy pistol is very good. Flare gun, you can honestly get some good damage with that, but you have to hit, I mean, no, you have to shoot your flare gun like right at the person for it to do a lot of damage. Alright guys, it works really well in back rooms, but I think that's one of, and sometimes Onyx also it can work pretty well in the arena, but other than that, it's honestly a pretty bad weapon. Next, Trout. Guys, Trout got nerfed so hard, you can't even like place a bunch of walls anymore. If you place a wall, then you place a second wall, the first wall that you place kind of disappears. So yeah, the only good part is that it increases your movement speed by 10% and it does 50 damage, which is kind of insane, but and you can't even do the trial glitch anymore. So it's honestly a pretty bad melee. Flashbang, I mean, if you can actually flashbang people, it's really good. But if you, what's the reason to use smoke grenade in a match? Alright guys, I'm being serious with you. What is the reason to use smoke grenade in a match? Alright guys. So we are moving on to the next tip and trick. Alright guys, next tip and trick. Do not use RPG in big maps. Alright guys, do not. Guys, if you are, like, you guys are honestly from planet, I don't know, you guys are from planet Mars, bro. If you think it's right to use RPG on a big map, get out from this planet immediately. Alright guys, get off from the planet. Let me show you an example why. Let's see. Let's put an example to Crossroads. Crossroads. If you guys are using RPG, and also let's say Shorty, Battle Axe, and Smoke Grenade, this, if you have this loadout, this is honestly the worst loadout you could possibly pick. Guys, how do you expect from you being all the way up here to shoot someone all the way over there? Guys, I know it's possible. I've done it myself, but guys, that was when I just started the game, guys. That was when I was level 25. I first bought RPG when I was level 25. Dude, that was the only gun I was using, guys. Alright, guys, do not use RPG or any of these weapons on a long range map. Alright, guys, you guys better listen, because if you do, you're from planet Mars. Alright guys, so we are going to move on to the next tip and trick. I'm going to show you another tip and trick. Guys, you guys should use this combo every single time you're in a small map. And this could include Arena 2. Guys, if you use shotgun, Battle Axe, you're insane. Alright guys, look, you're gonna aim for the head with Battle Axe, shoot again. Guys, the thing about this is that if you don't use these dummies, it's better, because then with Battle Axe they go flying up. Alright guys, let's see. Oh, they do go flying up, but it's still a really good combo. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Insane. Look, let me show you. Ready, guys? Make sure you hit your shots, though. Unlike me. Alright, guys. Look. Alright, guys. Use shotgun in a good way. So let's move on to the next tip. Alright, everybody. We are in the next tip and trick. Guys, use knife and freeze ray. It is honestly the most insane combo ever. If you guys have never used this combo, you guys are missing out, guys. Look at this, guys. You could be beaming your enemy, la 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 la, beaming. But if you want to spice things up a little, remember, guys, remember what I taught you. Quick utility. Right after it's done, knife backstab. Quick melee. Right how I taught you guys in like maybe around four tips ago. Alright guys, look, pay attention. Oh, beam. Freeze ray. Guys, make sure you don't do it while they're still frozen. I thought that would work, but it doesn't. Look guys, let's try it out on this guy. Oh. If you guys saw it, that was 75 damage. Let me show you guys one more time. Look. 75 damage. And this is actually another tip and trick. Do not use freeze ray. Do not use any weapon while they're still frozen. Because guys, it does actually, if they're still frozen and you use your weapon, it does half the amount of damage. That's why it does 75, because if you know math, if you know division, 150 divided by 2 is 75. Alright guys? So that's why I only did 75 damage. So yeah, so that's why. Do not backstab when they're still frozen. Alright guys? I messed that up. Alright guys, let's go to the next tip and trick. Alright everybody, to end things off, last tip and trick is buy katana. Guys, katana recently got a huge buff. Alright guys, look at this thing. If you use quick melee, how I taught you guys, 45 damage. Can you believe that, guys? 45. With 4 shots, you could end your enemy. Alright guys, especially how it blocks guns, but it cannot block spray and, what is it? Exogun. How I taught you guys at the beginning. Well, not at the beginning, but I don't know when, but how I taught you guys, those are the only things it cannot reflect. Exogun and spray. But yeah everybody, that is the end of tips and tricks. I hope you guys enjoy. And one more tip and trick, being subscribed. Alright guys, that's another tip and trick. Be subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.